Yeah, I think we had some guys come out and really perform well tonight. Unfortunately, it wasn't guys on the mound when we needed it to happen. You know, when you're walking 7, you're pretty much going to give up a big inning somewhere in there, and that's exactly what happened to our club. And I thought Dakota had a rough first inning. I think he put a ton of pressure on himself, but I thought he really fought back. Of course, that inning that we give up the 8 spot there. We just really didn't do a good job. We walked 2 guys right in that inning and just did not do a very good job of corralling what they're trying to do. We get 17 hits, and we could have had 30 because I counted 15 hard hits that we got out on. So they happened to be standing where we hit balls hard, and we weren't standing in the right spots when they didn't. That's how it worked tonight. Our kids have to fight to get it going tomorrow. I think a positive for sure is how many young players we play in the game. But the stuff of our pitching staff is really good. But we got to do a better job throwing the ball in the strike zone because we're going to make it. We just made it really easy for a very good Florida Atlantic team to take advantage of us not being able to locate the baseball.
You played 9 freshmen tonight. What do you think they learned tonight?
Well, when you're a freshman, you go through this experience where it's so surreal to you, you don't even really know what you're doing. So we had to get that out of their system, and it hurt us tonight. Our lack of experience in some areas hurt us. We had a throwaway, where we had an out at the plate, and we end up, letting the batter runner get to second base. It really hurt us. But all of those kids, I think, are going to end up being pretty good players.
What did you say to Dakota after that first inning?
Yeah, I just said, hey, let's get back to where we need to be. The difference between somebody who has experience and somebody who doesn't is I think Dakota got stronger as the game went on. I think some of our freshmen had good sequences early, and then they didn't finish up. They couldn't finish the deal. So, again, some exciting stuff happened, but we need to play a better brand of baseball to win against good competition.
Comment on Luke Alexander. What do you think about him?
Yeah, Luke had a good first night. Unfortunately, in baseball, you got to come up and you got to do it every single day. And I think Luke's one of those guys who's going to have a chance to be one of those guys. He's a really talented young man, and it always frightens you in a big ballpark like this when somebody hits a home run early because they got to get right back in line drives and ground balls. The ball just isn't going to leave this yard very often. But really proud of him. I thought he showed a lot of maturity to be a first-year player, and I think he's got a really bright future.
Kruger showed some pop tonight. What did you like from him tonight?
Yeah, Kruger's good. I mean, you go up and down the order. I mean, how was Robbie? He got 3 hits. He's pretty good. Kruger got 3 hits. He was pretty good. Brent Rooker hit 4 balls on the nose in a row, and he only got 2 hits. Nathaniel Lowe crushed 3 balls. He only got 1 hit. I mean, you go down up and down. Can't hit balls harder than we did tonight. That wasn't our issue. Our issue was giving up free bases and not taking advantage of free bases. And you go up and down. I don't know if one of our starters didn't hit at least 2 balls hard in the lineup, which is pretty extraordinary when you think about it.
Only 6 runs. How do you go about using those 17 hits to score more runs?
Well, it's got to be timely, and you got to have people not standing where the ball lands. And so that's why you play a lot of baseball games, because some things have to go your way. And it didn't tonight, even though we got 17 hits. So, like I said, I feel like we could have had 30 tonight. But it just didn't go our way. We had to come out here tomorrow and do a better job of piecing some runs together.
Have you decided how you're going to pitch tomorrow?
Yeah, Sexton will have 1 game, of course, and Daniel Brown will have 1 game. We haven't decided. We're going to go decide right now who's going to have which game.
What happened in the 7th when things unraveled? I think 4 pitchers. What did you see from the dugout where the pitchers couldn't get it done?
Yeah, it's just, accidental elevation. These kids have been doing it in inter-squad games, but this is totally different. You got to see what they can do in a game. And it unraveled for them really quickly, primarily because we just didn't throw in the strike zone. And it's a really simple equation. It doesn't matter what your stuff level is. If you can't throw in the strike zone, you don't win. And that's exactly what happened tonight.
Any concern at all for a bunch of freshmen that could linger on into a next appearance?
Well, that's what we just talked about in the locker room. We got a long way to go, and they got to know that it's going to get it's going to get better. But playing every single day at this level, it's really difficult. You got to take care of your body. You got to take care of your mind. And you have to be really mature, and so we're going to ask some young guys to really grow up in a hurry.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.